Hey guys, Kramer Grother here with Lone Star Capital. So I've been thinking a lot about this, and the premise is investing just in real estate generally. And the difference that I want to talk about today is investing in single family homes versus investing in multifamily real estate, specifically the syndication process. I had a lot of thought about this, and I thought when I was selling a lot of homes that I wanted to own 10, 20, 30 homes, which of course I'm sure a lot of people have those ambitions as well. Then when I dove deeper into it, I actually bought my first house as my primary residence, and then when I invested into the multifamily deals with Lone Star, my tune actually quickly changed. The reason why my tune changed is because right when I moved into my house, I painted it, I did this, I did that, I fixed up a couple of things, and then after I fixed the first round of things that I thought were fine and bought my furniture and whatnot, my pool pump broke. And there was another $2,200. So that right there, for many people, $2,200 might be the entire positive net cash flow that you have. And if you buy a rental, especially with where debt is at right now, December of 2022, and how much you have to put down to make it cash flow positive, the numbers are very difficult because the market is still digesting the pricing with the new debt today. So the reality is that the single family investment versus multifamily investment, it's very all or nothing, especially on the rental. You either are 100% occupied or 0% occupied. Secondly, it takes one capital expenditure, whether if your appliances go out or whatever it may be, to eliminate your cash flow for the entire year, maybe also potentially sink your cash flow for a couple of years. Juxtaposed to commercial real estate and multifamily real estate, you have, the deal that I just invested in is 180 units. This is the most recent closing, Madison at Bear Creek. It's 180 units, means there's 180 streams of income there. In addition to that as well, with a home, it's very rudimentary with regards to how much you can improve, and it's also a lot more market dependent as to how much appreciation, how much value you can get out of it. What I mean by that is, if the market's just so-so, you're probably not gonna get as much appreciation. Of course, I'm not saying that you can't get really good residential deals out there all the time, whether you get a wholesale deal, whether your neighbor next door wants to sell and you make him an offer off market and you kind of eliminate the middleman, AKA the agents and whatnot. You can definitely get good deals and good value there. But if you were to buy something, I guess closer to market value and whatnot, after you paint, after you do the cabinets, you do the flooring, you fix up the landscaping, there's only so much you can really improve. And after all of that work in there, you may not be making as much as you think. And then if you're going to rent it, well, you maybe just be breaking even. Of course, you're going to get appreciation as the market goes up. But with multifamily real estate, you can buy properties, and in any kind of market, you can always change the value because you don't know what the management looks like, the exterior looks like. You may have a landlord, like the deal in Madison at Bear Creek, had really high occupancy. One of the reasons why the occupancy is really high is because the fact that the landlord hadn't increased the rent in some time. So Madison at Bear Creek, that deal specifically, the rents were below market value, and we know this for a fact because the deal next door that we do operate was a lot higher. So we knew we were going to get rent pops right there, and there was just a lot more value to increase with that property as opposed to, other opportunities out there in the investing marketplace. So kind of long story short is, single family, it's very difficult to derive a lot of value. There's only so much you can do versus multifamily. There's a lot more tools in the tool belt to increase value to a property. So hope you find that informational.